Hi all, welcome to what has turned into a rather weird day of content. Obviously we thought it would have been staggered in terms of Serie A Player of the Month, La Liga Player of the Month, and then obviously the FUT Birthday Player, but it's been done completely different. We've had it all at like 20 past 8, we're talking like marquee matchups and whatnot, but run through everything folks and just take it from there. So we've got Alex Sandro, Kvaratskhelia second player of the month, and then a Griezmann player of the month as well. So Alex Sandro, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high medium. He is left footed, 89 pace, 74 shot, 83 pass, 89 dribbling, 86 defending, 88 position. Left wing back is his only other position he can play. Decent enough pace split. Probably one of these ones you'd probably ever put an anchor or a shadow on him realistically. Has a decent shot on him for power, but where it goes in the back of the net's a different matter. But if he fits your squad, he should do his business. He is out obviously for 2 weeks. 82, 85 and then 86, so relatively priced well at about 200k. Obviously you got team of the week to do it, but yeah, it's certainly go back what we got 22, so about 50k worth of packs all told, because obviously yes they're 2 minis, but still potential for something half decent, especially from half a 50k pack. 6 rares, definitely got a chance at something to kind of get your teeth into. Sandro is probably one of those ones I would probably chip away at. He's like a few of the others where they've got low squads to start off with. That's what's handy. Like an 82 squad's not so bad. It's when you're building up to your 85, 86 is the challenge. Kvaratskhelia, second player of the month for him. 88 rated card now, 92 pace, 82 shot, 85 pass, 90 dribbling, 52 defending, 8 physical. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. I'm almost sure this is an upgrade on his like other card that he's got, like other player of the month. Not quite obviously the FUT Birthday version. Like could be wrong. No, it's 4-5. Sorry, it's because I'm almost thinking he should be 5-5. That's what it is. That's what I've got myself mixed up. Medium. Left wing, left mid cam. Obviously Napoli, Georgian. Pace split pretty sound, 94, 90. Obviously, like for shooting wise, lacks a little bit to be desired to be that kind of like top tier attacker, and especially when you realise that his future stars is basically +2 for overall, but it's only +1 pace, +2 shooting, 1 passing, 3 dribbling. 5 less defending is worth highlighting, which is quite an interesting point, and then 7 less physical. So yeah, EA have certainly made a weird one with this one. Like I don't know where they went with this. How future stars can have less physical than player of the months. It's like I almost feel like EA have kind of really baffled with it. Like for a +16 boost from base to future stars, you'd have thought they'd have made the like physical boost be like 86 or whatever, 90 or whatever. You've like the boosts on Kvaratskhelia future stars isn't as impressive as it could have been. That's what I think the overall arc is, and it kind of shows here. Like I was comparing him to Mudryk for stats. And like what your challenge with him to Mudryk is that, like, yes, the pace and dribbling is pretty similar. Your problem is there's not much else that kind of like physically he'll be better, Kvaratskhelia, but like even then you're still there's still doubts about it, because like I would say shooting wise, Kvaratskhelia is not up to future stars Mudryk level. Same for the passing. Dribbling will still be probably nip and tuck, and that's when you'd probably rely on the future stars version of Kvaratskhelia. But yeah, I feel like EA this is when they need to make these cards just a little bit different. In terms of like overall, he is an 85 rate squad with 1 team of the week and Serie A, so he's relatively priced. So he's like ideal for just throwing like dupes into one squad, and yeah, it's can't really go wrong with it. Like for an 85 rate squad at this stage of the game, and he'll be a fun super sub for most people that need him. But yeah, so that's the second player of the night. Third is Griezmann, who has had a weak foot upgrade to 4-star. He's 4-4 now. Obviously his path to glory is 5-5, 88 pace, 89 shot, 90 passing, 92 dribbling, 59 defending and 82 physical. Striker, centre forward, right wing. Like if you got used to his path to glory, like you know what to expect with this card, so it's not like it's too much difference. Like what you'll see with like this card is, with the path to glory being pretty, it was already pretty steep anyway, and it's just as time's progressed it's slowly just dropped in value. And like for me personally, there's like your only real difference between the two cards now is one's 5-5 with the path to glory, better physical on path to glory, and that's like it. Like you've got better pace, you've got better shooting, better passing, and like everything else is basically the same for the like the player of the month. So it's like, are you really going to spend like 250k more on a 5-5 when you've got a 4-4 version literally there with packs to kind of keep you ticking over? Finesse shot, flare, long shot, taker, outside the foot shot, chip shot and whatnot. Like he definitely is going to be a top tier card, despite the lack of strength. But slap a hunter on him, do the business. If you're really conscious on dribbling, then I can understand. But 86, 87, you get yourself two pretty woeful packs back. Obviously, what I mean by that is for the squads that you're throwing in, like you'd maybe expect say 2 rare electrums at this point, or even a 50k pack. But yeah, 25 and a 22.5k pack. So you're kind of relying on the packs paying out to go your side, because, and it's also worth highlighting as well, like the the team of the week version of Griezmann, the 88 is 29k, so it's like for like a 300 and basically 270k difference, you've only got 1 pace, 1 shot, 2 passing, 1 dribbling, 1 defending and 2 physical. So there is a massive price disparity for just that 1-star weak foot increase and everything else on top. So it's like, you could almost then say, have EA even priced this way too much at 300k? Like, but then it goes back to the debate with how Griezmann's 5-5 path to glory card is, and it's also worth remembering that card would have, I think if memory serves, would have went in 90 if they'd won the final. So it's like, obviously at that point in the game, that Griezmann would still be probably a wee bit under the power curve, but it would be definitively his best card in FIFA. And I feel this is when also EA as well, you know, the 80 in form is there and they've got the 89 path to glory. This is when player of the month should have been 90. This card should be 90 rated. Or you go better still and just say, we're going to base it off the path to glory. His last card will make him a 91. Like, just do 2 inform upgrades. Like, really separate the card, and then for 300k, then you'd say, well, if he's 4-4, 91 rated, with 90 pace, 90 plus shot, 90 plus passing, like if everything's basically 90 pace, 91 shot, 92 passing, 94 dribbling, say 85 physical and 60 defending, you could then say, how top tier is this card? And that's what it comes down to. I feel this is where EA really need to sit down, where it be with content team, where it be community, whatever it may be, to kind of break down these cards just a little bit better, to say, like, because we've got this card for a month, and by the time team of the season comes, like, this card will be pretty redundant pretty quickly, sadly. and if it was 91, it just gives that a wee bit more of a gap to work with. But we'll see what happens. People probably will do them. I can think of quite a few that will be doing them regardless. But let me know, folks, if you're going to do any of these SBCs. As I said, I've done marquee matchups because you've got 2 tokens in it this week. I think that's just due to their muck-up. So yeah, so you got 1 for the first squad and you got 1 for the second squad. And your packs this week were Jumbo Gold Pack, Premium Electrum Players Pack, Small Premium Gold Players, Prime Electrum, and then a Rare Electrum for like your group reward. But as I said, folks, hopefully you found this all useful. Let me know, folks, if you've got to get everything sorted and how your packs and SBCs and all that have been going. Have a good one, folks, and I'll catch you all later.